so let's get to this trailer. Let's see. My reaction was, ooh, okay, we'll see. And you know the rules, Ironcaster, every few seconds we got to talk over it and pause and all that nonsense to not get crashed. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, look, it's Rings of Power.
Bring them any attention.
This is stereotypical fantasy sci-fi movie lately. Other than this and Sand Planets, that's what they know. That's what they do. Is it playing? There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're walking into a Disney park. What it looks. Am I wrong?
No,
Trust me, guys.
No.
Nope.
I am not going to be kind.
That's exactly what it looks like.
And if you play the sound when they start playing Led Zeppelin, I actually paused it and had to walk away for a minute because that's the whole Marvel thing. They've broken everyone, thinking that we need to tap into classic music and have these music. That's why I couldn't watch the Thor trailers because it was like, and then to have the Guns N' Roses nonsense thrown in my face over and over and over again in the freaking movie. I hate it so much. Freaking writers suck. Anyway,
in fairness, we do have to admit though that that's probably the music that a lot of gamers are playing as they're running their games. So to be fair, possibly.
Okay,
depends on the group.
Yeah, I guess
you get a bunch of the grognards together, and there's definitely some like Led Zeppelin, and there's at least probably one Blacklight poster hanging up still.
Okay, all right, that's
People
fine.
aren't crazy like me playing Andrew Lloyd Webber during a game or something.
Okay.
Hey, play some Sabaton while you're killing some trolls or dwarves or whatever these creatures are.
Weird.
Any thoughts on any of the footage right now? And then, of course, why is he? He's
Is
unshaven.
that Chris Pine?
It is Chris Pine, but he's unshaven. But he doesn't have a beard. He's like How do they have time? What do they use a knife to shave in this universe? They can just get just a little bit of the rough off. How on earth?
I don't know. I mean, look how well coiffed his hair is too. That doesn't seem very D&D.
There's no dirt on them. Ironcaster.
That's the fantasy element, I guess.
Ironcaster was really going on to me about how clean they all look. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're too clean.
Okay, you have to pause there. I have no idea, no frame of reference. I am not a D&D person, so I don't understand. What is it vomiting all over everyone? Because it's not
If
tar?
it's a black dragon, it's probably acid.
Probably. Yeah, I would say it probably is acid considering
It looks like diarrhea, but...
So, well, I guess I'm pointing to the screen so you guys can see what I'm pointing at. So that's not going to work. So I guess the smoke on the ground is supposed to represent the acid burning that away. So that makes sense. Okay, black dragon.
I love how the noob laughs at my dumb jokes. The more I drink, the more jokes I make.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Honestly, for that initial second, I'm like, is this thing pooping across the battlefield?
Out of its mouth, yes.
Mike, what did you say? I think.
Looks like vomit.
That's what I said.
That's what it looks like.
It's puke and tar. I didn't know what was happening with a bunch of people that stole the old orc hand-me-down helmets.
Yeah.
In
it looks
seriousness,
like the Mines of Moria and the previous, whatever they were.
In seriousness, though, it's a black dragon, so it should be acid, and you'll notice the smoke coming up from the puddles. So,
but isn't the acid supposed to be green?
So Dungeons and Dragons has a dozen different dragons of different colors, and each one different color has its own different element it's associated with. For example, blue would be ice, red is obviously fire, black here would be like an acid or poison, or I think there's even they also can breathe electricity, so it's not just only fire.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
What the?
Because it is.
I feel like I need to mute it now just for that.
Fire was so.
Go ahead, Ironcaster. Play a little bit of sound just so we can get the full effect of this.
Now on Paramount Plus.
The music starts in right about then, and then he starts into his dialogue about, we stole something from the wrong person. We didn't mean to. Is the dialogue not coming through? Won't come through?
No, the dialogue's coming through. It's just like, I hate the way this trailer's paced.
Yeah.
And how kind of snarky it's like being narrated. by our main character.
Can you guys hear it? The narration or anything?
I did not hear it.
I don't hear any sound.
Did you hit
I didn't hear
the
anything.
share audio when you shared it?
Yeah. Have you guys not been getting any sound?
No, we have
I
not.
thought that was by design.
Okay, no.
All right. Let me see if I can't do something about that real quick. Give me 1 second.
It's fine.
What was that red horn? I hope
Oh, that's the
not,
plot device. That's the MacGuffin.
It's not the latest sonic screwdriver, is it?
Okay, so let's go back. Joyka Voice said that it is literally looked like the Red Keep in King's Landing. And I'm going to go worse because I said Disney Park because I have been in the part where Belle's Castle is in Magic Kingdom now, and that's what it looked like. Just so you know. And I triggered him because I brought up. Go ahead. I said I triggered him because I brought up Thor. Yeah, I did. So.
Well, I've never had the honor of going to a Disney park because I do not wish to be captured by the most evil corporation on earth and then worked in a sweatshop.
Well, Mexican Iron Man and I commented, and we did a whole stream about how we used to be pass holders and give them all of our money and how much money they lost by ticking us off. So we weren't even like casual customers. We were really into this. So Steve Ransom's here. And yeah, look at this panel. Thank you so much, Stephen, for hanging out with us.
I insist that Disney needs to change their slogan from where dreams come true to where dreams go to die.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Oh,
I'll just scooping out its mouth. I tried to censor myself when I come on Pop's channel. Join me on Friday nights for Last Call, and you'll hear the F-bombs fly.
Yes.
I'm just trying my best to speak, folks. I'm just trying.
Well, it sounds great in the British.
Oh.
Joker form. Yeah, we've got Amber Heard in dragon form. So that's her. Okay.
Well, that's her regular form. I mean,
she's fighting back by vomiting tar on the villagers, the orc stunt doubles in the cast of Dungeons and Dragons cosplay.
Never dip your wick in crazy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh boy! Whoa! He went full Loki on that one. He went full Loki on that one.
Man.
Oh, there you go.
Technically no swears, but I apologize.
It's okay if you watch Talk Hard. He got me good.
Megan, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
Lady,
he dropped
present,
Loki
and
dropped
I
one.
know better. I'm sorry.
I always make people do it so they can go back and try to find it. Yeah, Ironcaster knows. He dropped a comment like that on me and Talk Hard, and I actually started crying. He's like, "Did I go too far?" I said, "No, I'm going to need a minute to catch my breath because you got me." Yes. We have sound. Do we figure it out?
No, the problem is I go to try to share it and it won't let me share the screen with audio.
Right.
So I'm like, this is now a new problem I've not had.
I recommend doing it without sound
can
anyway. That limits the opportunity for them to nail Pops.
Yes. Better safe than sorry.
Mhm.
And folks, I've nearly drunk 2 liters of water, and it's only half an hour into the stream.
It's fine. If you have to leave for a minute to do what you've got to do, we understand. Go ahead. Let's see what happens after we have a dragon puke tar all over the non-orcs.
All right, let's try this again.
Hope you're enjoying the show, folks.
We're hanging out. I don't really care. I got to be honest. I'm having a good time. That's okay. We do not need sound. We're going to keep it moving. So just for those of you who haven't seen this yet, he's very snarky with his comments about, we didn't mean to steal the wrong thing from the wrong person and basically put the whole universe at risk, but we did. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's very,
we're totally not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's very schlocky. So go ahead.
We're going to fix it.
Yeah. And then they start running. This is the, what are we going to do? It's like, sort this out over a drink. Yes, that sounds good. And they go on their journey, and she's super tough and super cool, super powerful. Here's POC guy because he's super cool. This one is a magic wizard. We had to bring some magic. We had to bring some stunts. Here's our shot of Magic Kingdom again. I mean, some location that they spent no money.
It
on.
actually looks like the Star Wars
Yeah, I am just
Batu
going frame
or
by
Baku
frame
or
just
whatever
to.
it's called.
I have to go frame by frame just to be able to get a glimpse of any of the stuff because it goes by so fast.
You know, I realized
Oh
that
my
they're trying
gosh,
to
really?
trying to rip off. They're trying to rip off Sword and the Sorcerer there, man.
Right?
I did not like
And
that
not
at
even
all.
well.
No.
You know what? This is totally coming off to me like all of those other Dungeons and Dragons films they tried to do.
Mm.
Why don't they just do a freaking Dragonlance film?
Well, the problem there is like the original creators of Dragonlance, they can't even get anything done with the property because like Wizards of the Coast keeps getting in the way.
Mm.
Like they've had to deal with a bunch of lawsuit stuff over it.
Okay, well they could do something original with one of the, well, I guess that's what they're trying to do here, but
Okay, let's keep it moving. It gets worse. So then we introduce
something to look forward to. It gets worse.
Well, we introduced the girl who might be the key to
never thought
everything.
I'd see an owl bear in live action.
Yes, and that's what he asked. Chris Pine's character asked, "What is that?" He says, "Owl bear," and then it transforms back. Go ahead, and let it transform back into the girl that may be the key to everything. Because there's already like those little subtle hints of her, and there's your first dragon shot, and that really cheap dragon shot, by the way.
Whoa! Hang on,
Yeah.
I gotta look at that face again.
Yeah, let's go back.
What is up with
What the?
Is that? What is
The
that
heck?
thing?
Since we're backing up, can we back up to the dragon? 'Cause I want you guys to look at how cheesy the dragon looked. Because I stopped at the dragon just right before this. Let me go down. Yeah, right before the Indiana Jones scene. She goes through some sort of like, Alice of the Looking Glass. Here's the dragon.
Oh,
Look at its face.
oh god!
Something's wrong with that
kind of
dragon.
like this.
You like this dragon?
Magic dragon.
Yeah, like it looks like they just animated like a stone statue.
Yeah, that's basically
It
what
looks like something you'd see at a theme park.
Yeah, this I have no problem with.
I spent all the last couple of days on these face app deep fake apps and whatever. I thought to myself, this is like a deep fake face app dragon tech is what this looked like to me. But okay.
This is one of those videos where the corridor crew can come in and do the fixes.
Maybe. We all hope so.
That's what I was saying. Awesome one in the chat is saying, looks like stone, and that's basically what I think. I think this is like either using a magic item, they had someone had a little stone statue animal they brought to life because it's a magic item, or someone just animated a statue in town.
Now, Ironcaster, do you know if these hypotheses correlate to anything that exists in the 5th edition? Because I saw that way too much with previous D&D films where they threw in a bunch of crazy made-up fantasy stuff that had nothing to do with the game, and people are going to go buy the game and go, well, I want to do that thing that I saw in the movie, and there's nothing in the rules for it.
Well, I don't know anything about the actual movie here, but the thing is, I think most players, myself, and I kind of fall in the camp of people that just said, I want to just take the toolbox of stuff they put in this handbook, and I'm just going to make my own world.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think it's so. I mean, I see it as like, I could take elements from the movie and then create my own adventure based on some ideas I pulled from that.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens next. Oh, this is when you guys pause on the sword guy.
Yeah.
Awesome one. Don't you go anywhere. I have something for you.
Did it say who needs heroes?
Yes.
The show does.
Yeah, see, then they have this little tentacle that pops out of the box because it has teeth. Like it literally looks like the Harry Potter book, but with a
it's supposed to be a mimic, but that's not my interpretation of a mimic.
What's it called?
Yeah,
a mimic.
Mimic. Okay.
It is, to be fair, one of the really iconic D&D enemies where you think you're gonna open up a big treasure chest and have gold inside, and then a big snarling mouth.
It's a monster that eats you. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
It's a gold digger.
Ryan.
Did people just jump into a gelatinous cube?
Yeah, they did.
Wait a minute. Wait, yeah. Got to go back to the
Yep.
gelatinous cube if we can before we get to the logo. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I just learned about the cube, and now people are like going to the cube on purpose. Like, I'm confused. Yep,
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
what they did.
literally jumping into the Sarlacc.
Yeah, so they jumped into the cube to escape something else. Okay, this movie.
Wrong.
It does sound like the movie is going to be obviously way more based on some of the gaming principles, or at least the
I hope
jangling of
so,
those
yeah.
keys, than the cartoon was. Than the cartoon.
Yeah.
Because I'm with Chris Persia, no offense, but I would rather see the cartoon. And yes, Chris is right. That car commercial it made me just full of joy. So go ahead. This is the crazy leaping Marvel Studios into the Third of the Dragon, but we're not Guardians or Thor.
It does look like a generic Marvel superhero fantasy film.
Yeah, I've got like Guardians, Thor, and Eternal. Oh my God! Did that last shot? Was he a minstrel in that last shot? You gotta be
he's
kidding
the
me!
bard.
He's trying to be like from The Witcher. What?
Whoa! Oh no!
This show needs a coin toss to it.
This
It's
sounds
going to
great.
make money.
I can't wait to hate watch this with Loki. Maybe T-shirt.
You
I
couldn't
think
pay me to watch this film.
Oh, see, you got to monetize the hate. Maybe that's my
No.
job. That's my job, and I can leave the happy stuff to Noob and people like that. Mike's with me. We get a hate. We got to monetize this hate, right, bro?
I was gonna say if I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna say a few things that people won't like.
I'm going
They,
all in
they
on
might as
that.
well call this Guardians of the Dungeon.
Guardians of the Dungeon. There's his thumbnail. I'm with you. All right.